Okay, just so you guys know, I've started recording just because I can. It'd be kind of funny to see what gets on the recording. I am double checking everything to make sure that I don't accidentally mute myself in the entire session this time. Because that would suck.
Yes, that would suck royally.
That just makes me think of frosting. Really. I've been watching too many baking shows. It's fine.
Yeah, I just recently started rewatching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I'm like, ooh, I want to go there. I want to try that. Ooh, I want to go there. Ooh, man.
I forgot that show even
my
existed.
vacation time.
It's kind of the show you put on in the background things. Also, I'm dumb. Were we at level 3 or 4? Good answer.
No?
Were we at level 3 or 4?
Oh, I think we're at 3? We're at 3.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just finished it. I haven't actually put in my new health yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Hot damn.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. I can't roll health in any of my other campaigns, but this one I can.
It's the madness.
Oh no, one of my characters in Landon's campaign is actually mad.
I know. He's told me about it.
I bet.
Like, pissed off mad or crazy mad?
Crazy mad.
Oh, batshit mad.
No, I wouldn't say batshit. She has.
Oh yeah, totally
though.
batshit. I've been reviewing some of your sessions. You get batshit.
Oh yeah, that's kind of the point though. It's fun.
It is fun. Madness is very liberating.
It really is.
Oh, can I add this to more than one category? The answer is maybe, but I don't have enough places where it would fit. Blah. Alright, let's see here. Family trees. Right here. Law and order. Rank. Excuse me. I don't know how to take this one, Luth. It's still here, so. That's weird.
It was like playing twice, and like the second time it was like half a second behind the first. That's so strange. Why is it doing that? I'll figure that out later.
So Shiny must be like dead to the world.
And then there was 3 apparently. And then there were 4, but there's 30 players in the game. You get the idea.
I think it's doing it with all of them. Yeah, it is.
Oh, here we go again.
Do you hear like the half-second delay, or is that just on my end?
Yeah, I do. I do hear the half-second delay.
Like that just started.
And we have Buck.
We have Buck. I mean, it's time for this song.
Oh God. Be mean, Lucian. Don't be an ass this early. We haven't even started yet, come on.
Yeah, it's doing it with all the music.
Yes, I am very aware of all the music.
No, I mean like the delay.
Oh,
Like, I thought maybe it was just the music I added the other day, but it's doing it with all the music now.
Your Wi-Fi connection stable?
I don't. If you're hearing the delay, it's nothing on my end.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's something with roll 20 then.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Roll 20 was slowly letting me in this morning.
Yeah, it was with me as well, so it's something with roll 20.
So,
We'll just have to take our time with it.
all we're missing is Shiny then.
Yeah, and I've messaged her twice, and I have not gotten an answer.
Well, and I know she was super excited about playing today because she's been texting me like all week talking about her Echo Nights. So,
Well, it really is a cool ability.
So, question, what the hell is she that she's able to have that? Like, what?
that's what her subclass is for fighter, is Echo Knight. Basically, the way we're playing it off in game is that because she's been pulled around through time a little bit too much, instead of having like her physical abilities as a fighter, she started to manifest copies of herself, or I guess his self as Fel. But basically, he can pull other versions of himself from other timelines into his reality momentarily.
Cat?
Holy heck, why are you here? He just pulled an all-nighter road trip from Florida to Virginia, and he's here.
Wait, Landon, why are you in here? Go back to bed.
Seriously, go back to sleep.
Come out with that attitude.
No, last night was just absolutely cursed. I mean, I didn't sleep for shit last night.
Yeah, this was like,
I mean, like,
it
was like,
normal. I actually feel energized today. Maybe we should just have a nap. Figure it out.
So I slept fine, so
okay, so cool. So, Kat, I'll be able to give you your explanation you asked for last session. Kat, are you sure you should be up? I mean,
No, he shouldn't be up. That's the question. That's the answer.
Buck. Bach
Did
having
you get any sleep last night, Kat?
Bach.
I got like 3 hours, and then I woke up at 7 and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I basically moved, I want to say like 6 heavy boxes from my car back into the room. Less than half an hour. And I just took a shower and I came in here.
Well, on the bright side, this session won't be as long as the last one.
I'm only gonna be here for 30 minutes at this rate.
Should we just go ahead and start without Shiny then?
I guess. I mean, I haven't gotten an answer out of her at all.
Yeah, she's probably asleep.
So she'll probably pop in like another 30 minutes or so if she wakes up.
Also, Luke, what the hell is she that she hasn't been?
Sorry.
Nobody is answering me.
Yeah, I did. I answered.
Oh, I don't remember, of course. I don't know, my brain's not fully awake right now, but...
No, the Echo Knight basically pulls different copies of themselves from other timelines into their reality to use as puppets.
But what is she? The hell is this?
She's a fighter.
And she's
I
just...
think she means Ray.
Fel is just a regular human. He's just kind of been...
Yeah, that's the thing. He's just a human.
Yeah, but he's also been kind of thrown through time a little bit too much. It's caused some latent abilities to manifest.
Oh, this is something you worked out. I thought it was part of a class or something. I was like,
No, it is the class.
but what's the subclass?
Yeah, that's just up.
The subclass is Echo Knight. That's basically what he does. He pulls echoes from other timelines into his to help him.
Dun dun dun.
But it's been fun because normally they're just supposed to be like these shadowy entities, but we decided to flesh it out for roleplay purposes, and he's been making, I think, we're trying to get 20 different versions of Fel from different timelines, and whenever...
Oh lord, that's way too many bells.
Well,
That is way too many fells for one reality.
whenever Shiny uses the ability, I'm going to have her roll a d20, and we'll have a list, and whatever she rolls that's the copy that she pulls in.
Ooh.
And like, there's even 1 or 2 copies that are from like modern day Earth.
Oh god, they're gonna be coming in there
With their hip hop and jib jab and their YOLOs and
Shut up, old lady.
Okay, Hesh.
They're YOLOs.
Nobody says YOLO anymore.
That's the idea.
Goddamn teenagers with their yeets.
I remember when Ari couldn't stop saying "yee."
Good lord, that's that. Listen, I've picked up a lot of lingo from Jay I'm not proud of.
I thought you picked up Yeet from Leash.
It was a mix of hearing it in your D&D campaign because of good old Leash and Jay.
If it makes you feel any better, I started saying things that are baby because of them.
Have you started picking up on Yogi's way of talking yet?
No.
One day, it'll come.
What? Buck's back.
There we go. There's Bach. Now we hear you.
Welcome to the club.
The Cool Kids Club.
I was gonna say dead person's club, but that works too.
No,
Yeah,
you remember,
I like that dead person.
do you remember on Reno when we used to say we were in the Cool Kids Club or the KKK?
Dude, I was a prime member of the KKK, like, but you had to be, like, really cool with the candle.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure like 3 of us almost got banned from Amino for doing that.
Okay. So I think I mean, I'm good to go if you guys are. Buck's got his voice and audio. Everybody's relatively present.
Yeah, it's been 30 minutes. We can't really wait on Shiny 2 anymore.
Oh, there's Shiny.
Hey, there we go. Like, cutting it close.
Oh, I've got the perfect meme for this. Hang on.
Oh god,
Okay,
already
let's see if you, let's see if your meme matches mine.
Is it a meme about razors and cutting?
Let me find it. It's quite amusing.
There's a
Shiny
shiny.
elite.
Let me just scroll past pictures of my dog. Or look more pictures of my dog.
Is it even more
You're okay,
pixels?
Shiny.
It's okay,
I
Shiny.
was working on a biology project and I forgot, and I was like, oh shit, it's already.
Nope, yours is different from mine, but that's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine, except not really, but you know, it's fine.
Okay, so we're all here.
Yeah, we were just about to start the session without you, Shiny.
Well, I was gonna like join halfway through maybe.
Woohoo.
I can't find anything else to just grab and eat, so just eat pepperoni sandwich.
And so, like, instead of doing anything that I don't know was beneficial to the story, I spent probably a good 2 hours fleshing out the lore for the frickin' Mage's Tower that one of you went in one time.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Why would you do
Congratulations.
that?
Oh, because there needs to be stories behind those mass graves.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You know what? I really need to build out Jesselyn's character. She's now required.
It's like, don't you want to have like names and histories to put to the mural?
Sure, great, but I'm going to be using Jesselyn.
Now our history checks have a reason.
Yeah, you can find out who the mutated corpses
I
are.
knew I should. Oh, Lucid, I'm sorry. I knew I should have, but I had to go the route that I did. Oh well.
What did you do?
Well, you remember what we talked about this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I either could do that or I could go into my third class bard, which would give me expertise and or proficiency in history if I chose it.
So you went with that instead?
Oh. But now that we need history, I'm kind of kicking myself. Thanks, Luth.
Honestly, I think it's better this way, because you said you needed that one thing for her backstory. So it
Yeah,
sounds like this would just work out better.
yeah. Okay, so we'll live. Anywho, shall we get started?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
This works.
I just hear Landon slowly dying in the background.
So he's not as energetic as he normally is. Imagine that.
Well,
So-
an all-nighter road trip will do that to you. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the last time we left off, y'all got through the world's worst drug trip and suddenly appeared outside of Stratton Tower North.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Woohoo. I'm gonna let y'all
Side
decide.
question: why do you continue to give Sariel emotional PTSD?
Because it's his job.
For the lulz.
He went a little Britney Spears and said, "Oops, I did it again."
Yeah.
Away from your
So now you know how long the Leodons have been missing.
Yay.
Heads
Doc,
up,
you
if I
good?
start saying, "Oops, I did it again," it's just stuck in my head.
Bach, are you okay?
computer.
Okay.
Bull. Can y'all
All
hear?
right.
Yeah, I can
yeah,
hear
I
you.
hear you.
I wasn't seeing my icon light up, so I was like, oh. No.
Yeah, I just had to bump up the volume on you.
Alrighty. So, okay, we're outside Stratton Tower.
Yep. So I'm gonna let
Alright.
y'all just get your bearings because you've been teleported. Joan fell flat on her butt.
No, I didn't.
Well, you thought you were
You
going
said
to.
you said I had the sensation of falling, but landing on my feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're
Jeez.
outside the tower. I take it the donkey's still where we left it.
Yeah, Donkey's still there.
Okay. Well, since we basically have assessed that nobody's in the tower, we kind of need the cart back. So,
Well, as far as you know, that whole fucking drug trip thing happened. I mean, the tower might not be the same way as when you entered it the first time.
you want me to go back into the tower?
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, he just wants to slap some more PTSD on you, no biggie.
Okay, so Sariel, she's kind of rolling her dice in her hands, going back and forth, trying to figure out what exactly she's going to be doing next. Basically talking to herself and praying. She's still pretty shook up over seeing images of her lost family and realizing pretty quickly that they weren't truly there.
Joan's low-key just really happy right now. Hesh has no idea what's going on. He's just, like, looking around confused.
Hesh has had a hell of an experience because, like, you physically felt yourself die.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's after that shock because there is a whole thing with the time god, or he doesn't even know if it's a time god, just some form of deity. He's just like, oh, what the actual living heck just happened? Stuff and things.
Okay. So. Alright, Luth, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Let's see here. Perception, insight, or arcana to see if anything about the tower has changed. Tracks, or seeing if I can hear anything different about our surroundings.
I would say it would either be perception, investigation, or arcana. Whichever one you want to roll.
Okay.
You got Bubkus.
Okay.
You're still too shaken up about what just happened, and you're not really like paying the best of attention.
Okay. Oh,
You should probably also make sure that your locket's not still broken.
she's kind of scared to look at her locket. Like, she's really not sure if she should or... Because she wants to. She wants to check. She wants to look at it. So, with her dice, she takes one and quickly throws it at her feet. So, this is what she does, and so she does open her locket.
It's completely fine. It's normal, working just like you expect it to.
Okay. So she flips from her adoptive parents to her siblings, checking each one.
How many pictures did you fit in there?
It's a enchanted locket.
Okay.
Fits all the pictures.
Everybody who's important to Sariel is in that locket. Every picture is enchanted with the exception of one at the very back. Okay, so taking a breath, she closes the locket and looks at the tower. And she's like, just wait here for 1 second, and marches up to the door.
Yeah, Jen put there and be like, what are you doing?
I need to see something. just need to check something. A breath. She pushes open the door and casts dancing lights to illuminate the inside just to check on it and see if there's anything different from the last time she's seen there.
Go ahead and roll perception again for me.
I'll give her advantage. Say
Okey
she's
doke.
looking.
You immediately notice that at first everything in the tower seems exactly the way it was the first time you went in. However, after a few moments you realize that this time there's more of a layer of dust on everything, and the bloodstains that you do see look a lot older than the first time you were in there.
Okay, so this has been like this for quite some time. Either that or this is from, time influence. So, looking at the dust on the floor, is there any disturbance?
None whatsoever. Not even from when
Okay.
you guys were in there earlier.
A moment just to kind of gauge the inside of the tower. She takes out her flute from her pocket and blows one sharp note, trying to see if she can startle any kind of movement.
It just kind of echoes up the walls of the tower.
So, Sariel takes a breath, shuts the door, and does the six-pointed star her brow and says, "Okay, nothing's in here. Like, absolutely nothing. So we can keep going. We can keep going wherever." She kind of looks to Bach and says, "Do you still think we should be heading in this direction, or since?" And she's referring to the last time he basically became the pointer dog.
Bach is looking kind of dazed and confused for a second. I'm not sure. Do I still feel the kind of like, I guess, inspired feeling that I had before?
Like, you do, but it's tempered by what you guys just went through. And so it's kind of like, it's a sensation of like something nagging at the back of your mind. Like, it's still there, but it's not the main focus.
Okay, that's not. I was. It was just the general direction of east was what I was given before, right?
Well, you guys do have a map now that you found inside the tower.
Oh yeah. So Sariel is going to pull that out and roll it out to look at it. Yeah, thank you. Hey, wait a minute. Are these ruins over here?
Looking at the map, you see that they are indeed marked on the map.
Bless you. Belle?
Yeah.
What did you say where goblins like to hide?
Damn shit, I had that. Luth, can you repeat that? It was runes, right?
Yep.
They like to hide in ruins.
So this place over here would be somewhere where they would hide?
Yeah, probably. Actually, that seems like a pretty good, that seems pretty likely.
Should we, No, we took the donkey with us, didn't we?
We took the donkey, but not the cart.
Yeah.
Because we had
The
to take
cart
it
is
through
still
some...
over here.
Should we go back for the cart?
Loof. I looked at that map, right?
Yeah, all of you have had a chance to look at that map.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled it out for everybody to look.
I'm just making sure I looked at that map precisely.
Yeah, and basically that map revealed like this big area right here.
Okay, so if that's one of our best places, that's head to next. But if survivors are there, we're going to need the cart. So who wants to volunteer to go get it and put it back together?
I'll put it back together.
I'll go with her.
Okay, we'll wait here for you then.
Oh my gosh, am I getting my magical dwarf man adventure?
Yeah, the short 100 feet walk.
Maybe you'll have the freaking donkey drink you again.
Okay.
Good God, no.
Are you guys taking the donkey back to the cart?
Yes, we're taking the donkey. Sturdy woman is not pulling the cart.
Oh.
Then one of you needs to roll animal handling.
I got this.
Got it.
You're not coming with us. Okay, we'll go with yours.
Remembering what happened last time, Hesh grabs the reins of the donkey and very quickly pulls it away from Joan and starts walking back through the gap.
Okay, so while they're walking to go get the cart, Sariel turns to Trey and says, "You wanted an explanation? What exactly do you need me to explain about?"
Trey's basically going to sit down in a just like basic monk sit, and for the purpose of his entire day, I'm not even gonna fucking go into my Jamaican and just say everything. It seems like you have a lot of stuff that I need to know about before we keep moving on.
How close is Trey sitting to Sariel?
He appeared kinda right next to you and Bach, but since you moved to the door, he's kinda just sitting right next to Bach.
Okay. I just needed it for, spatial purposes. So Sariel turns her flute in her fingers a few times and looks to Bach and says, "I think we should all just sit while we wait. This is gonna take a while." So kind of sits Taylor style in front of Trey and takes a breath and says, "Okay," and casts Minor Illusion to create a smaller version of the Time Grove, or of what she's seen of it. So, myself and Bach pulled from our respective places, but not exactly from our timelines. We were pulled to this place as by a large group of mages to assist a deity named Luthien, who is a time god of sorts. I'm not exactly sure why we were called or what we agreed to, since we apparently made these agreements at some point in our futures. That in this agreement, that should we be transported anywhere, we would have the choice on whether to accept or reject a kind of movement. Only thing that the bastard mage told us is that we just had to go south. And so, Bach and I and a few others who were with us,
You forgot to mention she was with you.
sorry? Oh yeah, Fel. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Fel. I'm sorry, so add that into the narrative. I'm sorry. So we all started heading south when we reached Bjorntorp, which is the village that was attacked by goblins. We were trying to figure out how to help this village when Saint, and she adjusts the illusion to add Saint into the mix, and she shows his picture. Says when we met up with Saint.
They met Saint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's adding it for narrative requirements.
You bards and your storytelling.
Well, she's a legend teller. She's kind of detail oriented.
I know. You bards and your storytelling.
So, Saint. Sariel's breath hitches just a little bit, and she says, Saint hypnotized and summoned.
That is a big picture of Saint.
That is a huge picture. So, Saint somehow hypnotized and called and controlled Zafrina. She was a drow who was also called to this mission. He made her a walking corpse, and she was, I suppose, bonded to the tiefling, and she shows Kai's image. And when she died, it kind of cracked something in him. And he was not with us for much longer after that. I assume that by one of the village guards. And I'm not entirely sure what happened. By the time we had gotten back to Bjorntorp, I was taken into custody because I had fired an arrow at one of the guards thinking I was being attacked, and honestly, the charges were absolutely bogus. But anyway, so, I got out with some help, and we ended up heading back south to the captain of the guard, Eric's house, to regroup and, kind of recuperate.
I hate you so much, dude. I hate you so much.
But once we started moving north with the idea that, we were going to go and rescue whatever survivors we had, crossing paths with some cultists from the cult of the Scarlet King, and she shows that emblem. So, my assumption is that there is something about this cult that we either need to stop or deter from happening. Whatever or whoever they are has a hold, a very firm one, in this village. And whatever they're here for is like either some sort of card or spell or scroll. And they're in some sort of ruins, which, now that I'm looking at this new map that we have from the tower, I'm wondering if this is the ruins that Rurik, the cleric of the temple in Bjorntorp, was talking about, and she taps it with her finger. So whatever is in these ruins, we can't let the mayor or any of the cultists get. I have a feeling it's way too powerful. And if we don't do something to deter it or stop them, Bjorntorp will burn. And I, for one, refuse to have that happen. I've already watched one village burn, and I was too much of a coward to stop it. I won't let that cowardice happen again. So, we, Joan, Bach, Felgrand, and I gathered up what resources we had. We started moving northeast, which is when we got the cart and eventually ran into you. You've met Saint. You've seen what kind of shit he does. Trusted. He's already screwed with our memories once, and Sariel shudders a little bit and says, I don't know if he's probed anywhere deeper other than to plant a false memory in our minds.
So first, Trey's gonna look at Bach, Fel, and Sariel, and he's gonna roll an insight to see if they're holding back any information. Alright, I tell.
Yeah,
And then,
you don't know these guys well enough yet to get a good read on them.
So, seeing Trey's obvious,
like how Trey would do it, he kind of do like the Obi-Wan thing, where we just put his hand on his chin and start thinking.
Seeing that kind of response, Sariel puts up one hand, with the one with her archer's vambrace on it, and says, I swear by the mother, the maiden, mother, and crone, this is the truth.
Right. Second, Luke, fucking, I know I saw his eyes. The Time Grove, I know, being a nomadic monk that just had an oracle prophecy, would I have seen that in my dream, or any depiction of them or that Time Grove, or no?
You wouldn't have seen it in your dreams. Your dreams guide you towards the perceived calamity, and the grove isn't really part of that calamity.
Got it. So, looking at that, he's just going to look back to Fel and say, is that why this person can just make different copies of himself because he came out of that place?
Sariel glances at Felgrand and kind of lifts one shoulder and said, this is new to me too, so I can't really speak to that.
If I knew, I'd tell you. But I have honestly no idea.
Well, anyways, and Trey's gonna turn back. He's going to say, I am a monk from a nomadic tribe. We basically have multiple temples strewn around the continent for different purposes, but as I trained through multiple of them, I have had certain premonitions of a distant calamity. I do not know what will bring about it, but I sense that the man you told me about, or showed me, per se, might have an involvement in doing so. And this world's entire balance is off kilter, both good and evil, and I must seek to bring it back to its center.
Ariel turns to Bach and she dismisses the minor illusions and asks, "Did I miss anything?"
He shakes his head.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Zafrina's body back. Saint took Zafrina's body, and I have a feeling he's got a hold on her soul. So I can give her a proper cremation.
Aww.
That way I can take her back. That way I can take her back to. Can take her back home, and I can place her among my kinfolk. That way, when her spirit does go to the next lifetime or the next realm, my adoptive grandfather, will be there to greet and guide her home.
Aww.
Give her a safe place to be.
Trey kind of looks at her as Ariel and says, "I sense that you are very connected to the people you lose."
My adoptive family was much better to me than my blood family. We'll put it at that.
I don't even know my adopted family. For as much as I know, I could be the bastard of a wealthy family, but it doesn't really matter to me. All I do know is that the monks back at my temple are my family. And I do not know this Zafrina, and I do not know this cow, but I believe whatever happened to them, I hope that they find peace and that they are reincarnated as a better creature in the next life, so they can have a better life.
Trey's like, I don't know this guy, but he seems like a cool dude.
Trey, he's basically just like, I don't know this guy, but alright.
It seems like he's the dude that got things figured out.
Yeah.
I feel like I know him from somewhere.
So, Sariel, as Trey is talking, she kind of looks past him just a little bit, like a memory hit her eyes for just a minute, and draws the 6-pointed star on her forehead again to banish the memory.
Demon magic. No, I'm kidding.
Now it's more like hedge witch thing.
No, better yet, plot twist, you're Steve. You stole Hesh's book.
Oh man. Okay, so speaking of, we're gonna pause that and we're gonna see what Joan and Hesh are up to in their bizarre little adventures.
God, they're gonna be so awkward.
Bizarre
Seriously.
adventure.
It's fine.
Joe's like gonna scratch the back of her head, look down at him and be like, so...
Oh my god.
Demon
Shiny JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
That's what I was just thinking.
She's gonna look down and be like, so... A demon named Steve, huh?
A sturdy woman named Joan, huh?
Oh, come on, that's not even fair. You're not Steve.
His name is his name. I didn't give it to him. He just told me his name was Steve.
Did you believe them?
I don't know. He was the first person I ever talked to other than my parents in my lifetime.
You trusted a demon named Steve. Just saying. No wonder your book's gone.
Well...
I'm just imagining Hesh riding on the donkey so he can be eye level with Joan.
Carries a chair everywhere to stand on.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
It's fine. You know, you just kind of go with the flow.
You're lucky he just stole a book and not your soul or something.
He could have, for all I know.
Why were you associating with a demon?
Listen, I was hunting for the winter, and then I came back, and he was standing in my house. What else was I supposed to do?
That's even more sketch.
It certainly didn't feel, as you say, sketch. Bard can't make this up.
There was just a demon in your house, and you were just like, this is normal.
He was just looking through my books. What else was I supposed to do? Shoot?
All four of them.
Any normal person would have.
Do I seem like a normal, socialized person to you?
No, which makes even less sense as to why you didn't attack him.
Listen, I don't know what I was
that
gonna
Sariel
say.
is
Ignore
like,
that.
and you say Sariel is violent.
What'd you say, Ari?
I said listen, and then I said ignore that because I don't know what I was gonna say.
So after this awkward conversation, y'all get to where you hid the cart.
Well, time to put this together.
Right, if you put this here, we should be able to attach the donkey to the cart.
I want both of you to
What
roll.
would this be?
I want both of you to roll intelligence for me.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no! That's the wrong sheet. I opened up Sabrina's. I say
So like, Hesh just starts banging on stuff, trying to get things to fit where he thinks they should go. And multiple times, Joan has to take a part from him before he breaks it and put it where it actually needs to go.
You're obviously doing this wrong, Joan. You put this here and not there.
No, that's... You're gonna break it.
How does that make sense? I'm doing it correctly. What are you doing?
Just go stand by the tree. I have a feeling you're not gonna deposit back if you keep messing with it.
Fine.
So progress increases significantly after Hesh stops helping. But because Joan is so bad at handling horses right now, you have to
I am not bad at handling horses. I demand a recount.
once you get the cart
good thing it's not a horse then, because it's a donkey.
once Joan has everything put together, Hesh has to come hook up the donkey.
I even have proficiency with animal handling. This is bullshit.
I'll bet my bet that my proficiency in animal handling is high.
So you guys have two options because the cart won't fit through the pass. You can either go south following the road, or you can cut through the north and loop around. But there is no road in the north, it's just open prairie.
Would that be faster?
It would be faster, but it also would be a little bit more risky.
Thinking about that deposit. Then again,
Will you please just trust Sariel and know what she's doing?
then again, it is Sariel's money, so. Well, Hesh, do we go the long way or the short way?
Hesh is just gonna hop in the back of the cart and fall asleep because with that I've got.
Helpful.
Got what?
I think she's gotta go, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, did it cut out? Hesh is just gonna freaking get in the back of the cart and fall asleep because I've gotta go.
Have fun with your mama.
Thanks, man. Whoa, man.
Well, man.
Yeah, I kind of forgot it was Mother's Day when I scheduled this game.
Honestly, I forgot it was Mother's Day until after I agreed and went downstairs, and my mom's like, "It's almost Mother's Day." I'm like, "Oh."
Alright, guys, have a good session. I'll see you later.
See ya, Ari.
See it.
Okay, Joan, which way are you going?
I'll go short since it's just me, myself, and I.
You're gonna go up and around and down. I need you to roll just a straight d20.
Oh
Hell.
no. Oh
Here,
no.
use my. Oh!
Nice.
So you actually make a pretty decent time, and amazingly, nothing bad happens. There were a couple times where you had to swerve because you almost hit a rock that would have broken a wheel, but you were able to see him in time and get out of the way.
Yay.
While she's traveling, I'm going to basically look at Zariel and say, so, the sturdy woman, what's her deal?
God damn it.
Ah, she's a fine,
Zariel kinda
sturdy
blinks at-
specimen.
Sariel
Dirty
kind of
woman
looks
with
at Trey and
She's a
quirks
sturdy
an eyebrow up and says, "She was Luthien's apprentice, from what I know."
I didn't know gods take apprentices.
Apprentice in at least swordsmanship, I suppose. She's a paladin, but she's in service to a different celestial being. As to her abilities, if that's what you're pointing out, that's her story to tell, not mine.
Well, I have a different story to tell. Do you remember when I passed out during the climax of your stress point?
Why do I not get to hear exposition?
When you passed out, I am aware of when everybody passed out. I was fighting very hard to stay conscious myself.
Well, as I told you, I have certain premonitions about things, and this one is no different, and I would like to show you it if I may.
Zariel kind of blinks at him and says, "You can do that?"
He's going to put his hand in about a 1-foot cube space near the ground and say, would you like to see?
It's a trap.
Fells over to the side, just muttered under her breath, "It's a trap."
Exactly.
Zariel kind of looks hesitant, but at the same time, she's also very curious. And so she leans forward and need to touch your hand, or what do you need me to do?
Just don't get too close. And what I'm going to do, Lucian, is I'm going to use my elemental attunement, and basically for my left hand, I make a small ball of fire and morph that into the hand I saw in my dream. And then with wind, I force the wind to have so much velocity that creates small, tiny chains that stick into the ground. And then with the earth, I'm going to make it as to a point where one part of the earth is degrading and another part is slowly growing. And say, this is what I saw in my dream. But the thing about it is there were 7 chains, but as of right now, there are only 2 remaining. I remember that when I got to the chains, I touched them, and I felt my own hand degrading into nothingness. And on the left side, when I touched the hand, I felt a dark, evil presence trying to infect me.
Oh, just a heads up. The second chain was you.
The second chain was me.
Yeah. So when you first had the dream, there was only one chain, and then you gave some of your energy to that chain to strengthen it, and then you grabbed one of the broken chains and anchored yourself. So you became the second chain.
Okay, so alright, so I eventually just reword that and say the second chain was me. So I strengthened one of the 2 chains holding it, and I tried to try to hook a 3rd chain, but it seems that I was unable to do that. Hence why and said that the current 2 will hold.
What are these chains, all 7 of these chains, supposed to hold?
I believe it holds the thing that I'm trying to fight back. And it's doing it in the best way that it can with time. And I'm basically going to morph my hand and show that, and just show the progression of the few seconds that the earth around the chains starts to grow like very vibrantly, but at any point where it's outside the chains, the earth starts to crumble into sand.
And the calamity falls and the stars will wink out, darkness reigns, and hope prevails.
Yes, but if someone breaks the chains, which I immediately just break the last 2 chains, and I just make the entire hand just have a pop sound and show it sparkles, then things will get really bad.
Well, if this is part of the mission that we were all entrusted, it seems like you have a few more details that you were entrusted that we weren't privy to, and I thank you for sharing that truth.
I don't even know anything about your mission. I just know that what the monks tell me.
Sorry, I'll roll perception for me.
Oh, hell. Why? How'd I do?
Nice. So you make the connection that Trey did when he first had the dream. There are 7 chains in total. One of them is already there. He made the second chain. There is just enough remaining broken chains to accommodate the rest of your party.
Ariel kind of sits up a little bit and starts counting off on her fingers. Joan,
I look at
Ock,
him.
Felgrand, myself.
I look at her and say, I wouldn't do that. Basically, Lucian, or whatever he calls himself, said that the last 2 chains will hold, and that we should be finding a different way if we waste our time giving more cost to that, trying to fix the chains, rather than trying to destroy the calamity head on, then we could be wasting time. Because that's what you said, right, Luth? Or was it something else?
That it was a temporary fix, and it would weaken you when you didn't need to be.
That's what. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to explain.
There's other avenues in order to fix all of this and to rebalance the world, or else you would not. Then, if the world needs rebalancing and these chains are involved, Ariel holds up one particular finger and says, then we're missing one. Oh dear. I already have a theory, Luth. Again with the breadcrumbs. Well then, obviously, you were meant to meet us, and it sounds to me like your mission is our mission as well.
It seems so.
So, we'll just...
And it's about the time Joan gets back.
They see me rolling.
As she gets back, I'm going to stand up and look at Ariel and say, if we're going to be working together, then we need complete trust, and I'm going to hold out my arm to her.
It's a trap.
Sariel looks hesitant. Like, she doesn't really know Trey that well, so asking for this kind of level of trust, she's already tried this once, and the person she attempted to form this bond with died. She went, complete trust? There's some things that you don't want to know.
I need complete trust. If we're to bring balance, then we cannot hold anything back from each other.
Left hand is. This is a stupid question, but it's pertinent, so please bear with me. Trey's hand, left hand or right hand?
Left hand where the dragon is. Like at this point, you can kind of see the flickering flames around where his joints.
Are you going to trust the boy with the dragon tattoo?
Actually, Luth, I'm sending you something. Give me just 1 second. Her right arm is with the vambrace on it. Or would this be obvious due to distance?
Are you going to take his hand?
Yeah.
Then I need both of you to roll perception for me.
Pop, pop, motherfucker.
So Sariel gets up and she extends her own hand forward.
He just grabs. He leans in his hand and grabs you and grabs your forearm and clasps it.
Well then, Luth, that question is no longer pertinent. All right. So when you grab Sariel's forearm, you feel rough. And if you look closer, you will notice a faint sheen of white scales.
He just looks down at them. Do I know what this is?
They're dragon scales from her bloodline.
That they're not very prominent. It's like...
She's got them covered with like some makeup, but it's wearing off because she hasn't reapplied it in so long.
No, I mean, do I know about like any magics or any like recorded writings of this from my temple of people who would have like these types of origins?
Considering that it's a fairly common thing for sorcerers, you would know that this is a draconic bloodline, that this person has at least the blood of a sorcerer in them. Both of you also notice that when Trey takes Sariel's hand, for like a faint second, there's this small flash around Trey's arm, and you can see what looks like burn marks of like a chain wrapped around his arm, like a heated chain just kind of burned into his skin, and it's gone in a moment.
Sariel flinches at the sight, but she does not loosen her grip. In fact, it kind of tightens a little bit. Then she
kind of keeps the same grip. You see, he doesn't really care about. He just takes note. And then he's gonna let go, and then look to Bach and say, "Well, Captain, you're number 2, so I need trust from you as well."
I guess everyone's just watching this, like, what the heck?
Like, Joan, it's hard for you to even hear what they're saying over the really loud snoring from Hash.
God damn it, Ash.
Bog gives just a kind of a quick nod, kind of glancing between the two. Sorry, Trey. Reaches his hand out.
This time he's going to grasp his forearm with the right hand, which is the feathered serpent. Which, if you're wondering, that's Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah.
Does anything happen when I, like, do that with Bakluf?
There's the same flash and the same half second mark of chains wrapped around your arm. Not the chains themselves, but like burn marks, like where they've been pressed really hard.
Like brands.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
he's just gonna let go and say, alright, what do we do now?
Dariel looks to Felgrand and offers her hand to help him up
Oh,
and says, well,
oh, yeah, continue.
so Sariel tilts her head towards Joan and says, well, donkey, cart, paladin, and dwarf are back. I, for one, don't want to waste any more time. Of why we are here. So I would like to go and get our survivors so that we can get them and take them to wherever they will truly be safe.
Then let's go.
Okay. So, does Felgrand take Sariel's hand?
Nothing happens.
No, nothing happens. I'm not expecting it. I'm just asking if he takes it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he takes it.
Okay, so she helps him up.
Well, I guess
And-
Fel, you can roll perception to see if you notice, but that's up
Oh,
to you.
okay, I'll do that. I don't have anything to lose anyway, so that's fine. This one.
It's up to you if you want to give advantage because of how close he is.
Yeah, he grabs the bracer though, so I mean, he doesn't quite notice any difference.
So wait, you're saying if I notice the chain or if I notice the scales?
You don't. Yeah, the scales. You don't notice the scales.
Okay.
Okay, she reached out with her right arm. It's her left arm where the makeup's starting to fade.
So,
I mean, vice versa.
So Trey's gonna walk right up to Bach and say, you got any gunpowder?
Can you repeat that? You cut out.
You have any gunpowder?
No. Sorry, fresh out.
We're gonna need to fix that.
Okay. So, not up to them by now?
Do any of you have the criminal background or the soldier background?
Yes.
Is that criminal or soldier?
Oh my god, sorry, I was a criminal. I knew it.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by.
Can't tell you which one, I'm sorry. This is part of the backstory I've been weaving, and Luthien and I have worked a very long time on this.
Okay.
Okay, keep your secrets.
$10 says criminal. I just feel it in my bones. It's criminal.
Let's see here. Do you want to possibly roll perception to see if you overhear Trey and Bach?
Yeah, sure, because she's detail oriented. It's right up in her alley.
not saying this like whispering. I'm just like saying this out loud.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if she'd notice.
Do I? I assume that I do. Luce is humming. This is a bad thing.
What's humming?
Luthien. Okay, good to know.
It's highly regulated outside those areas.
Okay. I'm just going to file that away for the time being.
And obviously, 2 of those 3 places would have very meticulous written records of who has what.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Alright, let's go then.
Okay, so Sariel's going to hang back and wait for Joan, and then walk with her and asks, "Did you have any trouble with the donkey or the cart?"
Nah, but I'm pretty sure Hesh tried to break the cart.
Sariel kind of snorts a little bit and then glances at the cart and says, "Well, it seems to be working fine. If anything is broken, I can mend it."
Trish is going to do a nature check to take in the nature. Cause you like that. Damn, nature hate him today.
Wow.
A skunk
So,
runs across the road and sprays you.
So, the tree is a tree?
You see,
Okay.
you see some trees, and you see some rocks, and you see some more
Don't
rocks,
see the skunk.
and you see a
You just
tree.
look-
Oh
you
my
just
God!
look
There's a
around.
bush. You see a bush.
Oh
You
shit.
look around and you're just like,
That
yes,
is a sexy looking bush.
this is nature.
You know what? I'm going to name that bush George. And just keep walking.
Okay.
Oh man, that I had the urge to make a really bad joke.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
No, it's really offensive. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh yeah.
Look at
yes,
who
I
you're
know what
playing
joke
with.
I
Come
know
on,
what
offend
joke she's thinking about.
me.
Yeah, it's so.
You can't offend any of us.
The standard rule: you leave the morals outside the door. Share.
No, it's really, it's terrible.
I gotta hear it now.
You think I should say it, Lana? You think I should say it?
Just
Say it, say it, say
say
it.
it.
Okay, I was gonna ask out loud, did it do 9/11? So sorry.
Oh my god, it just now clicked with me.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
It's such an obvious joke and I missed it.
This bush
Okay,
is George.
ADHD crew, let's go.
Alright, we head to the ruins. All the while, I'm be looking out.
Wait, he actually tagged George. Oh my god.
Allie!
Yeah, she's being mad 'cause I'm trying to cuddle her.
So which way are you guys going?
Well, these are rocks over here. There's a break in the trees over here. I would assume that that's our best route, unless we want to take it all the way around the trees.
Let's see, and we decided you
Good
guys
talk,
could
guys.
go, what, 6 miles in an hour? So put your what right there. So there's hour 1.
Mhm.
So you could continue going east, or you could try to cut through the woods. And looking at the map, you can tell that the woods are fairly sparse there, that you wouldn't be in it for very long. It's not so much a question of encountering danger as it is finding a path wide enough for the cart.
Okay. So, Sariel's going to do a thing.
What's the thing?
I mean, you could
This
go
is
in there.
something that.
You could go in there and have
what?
Joan like just hack down trees.
Well, hear me out. This is something that Naivara has taught her. So, seeing the thinned out trees, Sariel's going to take her rope, and she's basically going to use it like a measuring tool. And she hands one end to Joan and says, "Hold this for a second."
Joan holds the rope.
She takes some quick measurements of how wide the cart is, and then goes to where the trees seem widest, and she ties one end of the rope, or at least if there's a branch low enough, she's going to tie one end. Tree is small. She's going to tie one end around either the branch or the tree itself, and then try to measure out to see if it's wide enough for the cart to pass through unhindered.
So after measuring a couple different gaps, you do find one that is wide enough, but just barely.
Okay.
Like the sides of the cart is probably going to scrape on the trees as you go past.
Sorry, I will risk it. All right, so finding one that's just wide enough. Sariel waves them over and says, "We can go through here. Just be careful."
That moment when your campaign becomes an escort mission for a cart.
Right.
You see, ever since you brought this up about the cart, I started looking at terrain and trees. I started thinking, like, what would have Naivara taught her?
Alright, I'm gonna be on the lookout again. Not as good this time.
So you guys are going to push north?
That's Sariel's vote, so she can be outvoted.
I'm okay with going through if you guys are.
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
Okay. North.
Okay, Luthien, can I ask you about something?
What's up?
So, as we're in the cart, I have a thing. I want to see if I can do this. Can I just sit in the cart and just like catch rabbits and snap their necks and just put them in the cart?
Oh my god.
A hunter. I love it. Let's do it.
Like we're just riding in the, like I'm just riding the cart, and every time like I just pick up a rabbit or some berries and just snap in the rabbit's.
Why
neck
is the
and put it in.
rabbit? Wouldn't the rabbits run away from the cart though?
I mean,
You're not gonna be able to.
I mean, it's up to the DM.
You're not gonna be able to just reach down and there be a rabbit because rabbits are gonna run away from.
DM judgment.
But it says I can find food and water. Yeah, it's DM judgment time.
Do 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 do. Well, Lucid, you're going to have to ask Sariel that. I can't tell you right now.
So Trey's just going
Ask
to.
what?
Trey's gonna go prone, and an elf. He's gonna do first an elf, then an orc. Something's wrong. Everyone start looking around, and then he's going to just look at Joan and say, "Joan, get in the cart."
Wait, is Luke talking? Because Okay, so it's just him saying something's wrong?
Well, then I
Sariel
alert.
Sariel quickly draws out her short bow and an arrow.
And Joan will get in the cart and grip her sword.
He's just going to basically say, okay, I need you to get real down low. I think we might be going into a trap, and I want to see if we can just get them on the feet.
Oh, I'm guessing Luke messaged this.
Kat, you were cutting out really bad. Could you repeat yourself?
He's basically going to ask Joan to lay down, like get prone with him, and he's basically saying that he's feeling that this might be a trap, and that if it's an ambush, he wants to try and reverse it.
Okay.
I'm confused. Joan's gonna lay down.
And then he's just going to say, Belle, I need you to take up the back and just look. I need everyone to just like stay calm and look around to see if you see anything.
Okay.
Okay, now I need you to all roll perception with advantage.
I was waiting for that.
Kitty, get out of the way. God damn.
So, Sariel, you are starting to put two and two together, and you figure out what got Trey spooked. Ever since you guys left Bjorntorp and were following the path that you thought the goblins took, it didn't click at first, but you now make the connection. You haven't seen any wildlife, like, at all.
I knew it!
I mean, you didn't get in any encounters. You didn't have to fight any wolves or spiders. You didn't see any deer. You didn't see any rabbits. Like, this entire trip has been devoid of any living creatures other than you. Even the Stratton Tower North was completely devoid of life. And looking back now, after making this connection, the second time you looked in that tower with the dust and the dried blood, makes sense that that tower would have been that the blood in the tower is about 3 weeks old.
Sariel swallows kind of heavily and says, okay. It's then. Bigger predator out here than what we're aware of.
Fucking dinosaur.
Would that be survival or nature check?
What do you want to do?
I want to see if there's been any tampering of the wildlife from a humanoid or invasive species or non-animal-like presence.
I would say that would fall under tracking, so it would be survival.
Can I help with that?
You can roll your own.
I'll help her. Give her advantage.
You've already kind of floundered on that. No,
Right.
no, you guys, you can't quite see. Sarah, you notice like one half erased footprint.
What do I notice?
All the things.
Oh,
From your spot on the cart, Joan, as you look out, it's like all of a sudden you're seeing the area in a new light. Now that you're attuned to the fact that there might be danger, you're seeing all the things that you were overlooking before. And just looking around, you see lots of little small humanoid-looking footprints.
Oh shit.
I'm
But-
gonna look at them, point to them, and say like, I bet anything those are goblin tracks.
So, since Sariel has already fought these, would she be able to tell whether or not these would be the correct size?
Yes, these are goblin tracks.
Okay. So, Sariel nods in confirmation, and then puts a finger to her lips, and then points to each person time, and casts message to tell them quietly, just keep your eyes open, your ears sharp. These are crafty devils, so be careful, be on your guard.
In fact, Joan, you notice that these tracks are fairly old.
So they're old tracks. Does that mean they might have hunted everything out of here?
Or scared it out of the area. And probably a combination of both.
So
One
we're at least
second.
we're at least getting close.
Here you go, in case anybody wants to read what message actually does.
So Trey's gonna go to his pocket, and he's basically going to hold an action that if anything comes to check, he's instantly going to throw a dart at it.
Okay. So, Bach, just to bring you up to speed, Sariel basically had cast message and said, as quiet as possible, keep your eyes and ears sharp in case we run into goblins. Because obviously they've been here, but
Yeah, you're getting close to goblin territory now.
okay. So, Sariel takes reins on the donkey. Are these hills over here, or is that more foliage?
These are foothills.
Those are foothills.
So you can traverse them with the cart, but it comes at a little bit of a risk.
Okay. Because from what she has seen of the map, both of these entrances are very risky.
It looks like there's
I would suggest that we
there's a path looking. Is this working?
I would suggest that we park the cart about a mile and a half to a mile out, and then we just walk to the ruin.
Well, we can't say ping.
You pressing and holding?
There it goes. It looks like there's a path right here.
Okay.
According to the map, that looks like a pathway that leads directly to the main entrance of the ruins.
So if we were to go over this way, it looks like.
Those are mountains.
Yeah, but this is a path right here.
Yeah, I know, but still, if we try to go through these mountains and go on the road through this pass up here.
No, I'm saying because it looks like it leads out this way. There's a path, so I'm assuming it's gonna go like
This?
around this way. No, hold on. It looks like there's gonna be a path that brings us around like this to here.
Okay. That's a little out of our way.
This is true, but if you want to avoid anything too risky,
Well, I do know mending. I'm going to kind of trust my instincts on this one. My only concern at the moment is that any of these entrances over here, it's
Gonna be
there's if the goblins are still here and they are inhabiting those ruins, that's cover for them, and that's ambush territory. So if we're going to go through there, we've got to be ready for them.
how do I erase what I put down?
Go to the arrow and then click and drag over top of where you drew, and then you'll just hit backspace. So, Sariel looks to Felgren and says, I can take lead and scout ahead. If you want to stay with the donkey, unless you want to scout ahead and provide us some assistance with your newfound abilities.
Wait, were you talking to me or Phil? I'm sorry.
Fel.
You repeat that? Hold on, I didn't hear it. Someone opened the door.
So, it's okay. Sariel looks at Fel and says, I can either hang back here with the donkey and you go scout ahead with your newfound abilities, or I can scout ahead and you lead the donkey in my tracks.
My cat is running around meowing. Damn the cat.
Unless, Bach, you have any suggestions?
Be honest, this is territory. I'm not all that sneak around thing.
Damn.
What the hell?
What?
Is this something that everybody hears?
I don't hear anything.
No, I know you don't. I mean, what was just typed in chat? Or is this something that only I'm seeing because it's not colored correctly?
Could that be?
I see it.
I see it.
So is this something that everybody hears?
I'll just ignore that.
Okay, all right, because that's why I'm like, what the hell?
No,
Wait a minute, we are nowhere near home.
At least could it be?
That was just me fucking around.
Okay,
But could it
Okay.
be?
all right. So Felgran, do you want to scout ahead, or do you want me to scout?
Damn, I don't have that yet. Shit. So it's either roll stealth for me or roll animal handling. That's basically what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say stealth.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll scout. It's okay. I'll scout. It's fine.
Okay. So Sariel's going to lead the donkey in whichever direction Fel decides.
I'm gonna be looking.
I don't know what the rest. I don't know what the rest is all decided to do.
The foothills are lower here, but it's still a risk. There's an opening over here, or we can go the long way and go through the main entrance up here.
I say we go to the foothill, park the donkey, and then we walk to the ruins.
Just cut out so I heard park the donk. And now I just want to call him the donk all the time.
Isn't this a mule?
The donk.
It's a jackass.
Whatever. Anywho, I like that idea.
He becomes involved in the criminal underworld and climbs the ladder to the top. Now he's known as Don Donk.
No.
And there's only one man who can beat
This
him.
hurts. This
Donkey
hurts.
Kong.
Shut up, cat.
Hurts.
He's from the Far East. He's known as Donk Kong.
Both of you shut up.
Partner in crime, Big Kong.
All right,
Oh,
come on.
God. That's a story for another day.
Do you need me to roll animal handling?
Yep.
I give her advantage.
Woohoo! Not only are you able to maneuver the donkey in position, you're able to keep him quiet.
Alright, I'm gonna
Amaryl would be so proud.
I'm gonna look out for bad guys.
You do have to put a hand over Hesh, though, to keep his snoring from giving away your position.
As for what I want to do, I want to use this. Hold on, I'm gonna hold on. Give me one moment.
Naivara would be very proud of Sariel. She's become quite the tactician with this one.
Okay. There's something along coming up. Hold on a moment. I want to use this.
Jesus. Okay.
Subclass revealed, nerds. I wanna manifest an echo and basically wanna use it. I wanna like scout, and whenever there's places that seem suspicious, I wanna check use the echo, and then see if I can let it trigger the trap for me, because I can dismiss the echo when need be. And it sounds real cool, but
This is going to be very handy when we get back to the bridge.
I need you to pick at random one of the echoes you've already got created.
oh yeah, hold on. I have the ones I've already created,
Yeah,
or just a list.
just one you've already got, like, concrete, like what they look like.
Okay, hold on. I don't have the face claims on my computer. I'm an idiot. Hold on.
You make my earthquake. Round and around. Shake me off it. Making my heart break. Don't leave. It's my fault. Don't leave. It's
No,
my
I don't.
fault.
Does that work? Okay, it works. I'll do the first one. Oh, nice. So Felgren summons an echo, and it's a boy about his age. Maybe slightly, maybe like 2 years younger, and he's wearing what seems like a high school outfit from our world.
Oh hell, it's already starting.
Yeah,
I love this.
So yeah, like in the face looks just like Fel. Like it's very obviously him, just maybe a few years younger. And his clothing looks very strange to a lot of you. It's something that you've never seen anywhere.
Yep.
I just peek my head out. It's like,
Great.
oh god,
This is awesome.
he looks hideous.
Should I feel offended or not?
I probably would.
You just assume he's talking about the clothing. And you're like, no, yeah, I can see it. Those are some weird clothes.
I mean, what's with his fucking shitty hair? Like, what the fuck?
It is. It's a very weird. It's very I guess generic high schooler haircut.
Well, I guess, you know.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain this, but they're apparently from different timelines, and apparently the other timelines are pretty whack. That's how I'm gonna explain it.
Lou's already kind of gave us a brief thumbnail over it, so we're good.
Which I'm gonna do that for every time I summon an echo, so it's great.
Okay, so moving on.
So I think I explained what my plan was. I basically wanted to have my echo help me scout for traps, mainly because I can dismiss the echoes whenever need be.
Okay. Sariel's following behind you with said donkey.
So these echoes are literally just that, they're puppets. So he can't move on his own. And I'm kind of tempted to just have him like be in a constant T pose and teleport to where you want him to go.
That's damn.
Like from friggin' Gary's mod.
Just watching him ski across the map.
Oh man.
No, okay, so yeah, he's not a T pose. Like he can move, but he can only move to places that you can see. Also, I believe he can't be more. Yeah, he can't be more than 30 feet from you.
Yeah, but it doesn't specify if it's 30 feet that I can see.
That's true. But like if you move him like into a mountain, obviously no one's gonna be able to see him because he's gonna be inside a mountain.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can keep this guy like 30 feet ahead of you.
Yeah, that was basically what I was going to try. That
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can keep him like in open sight while you hide.
Yeah, that seems good. You want me to roll anything for that or not?
No.
Alright.
So you guys are going to be making your way up through here. We'll say you've left the cart right there, which means you're now on foot again.
23 perception check, I'm looking out.
So it'd take you about an hour to work your way out to the front. And you got a 23 perception. Everything goes smoothly. Like, you don't set off any traps, nothing comes out to fight you. It's smooth sailing.
Sariel kind of growls under her breath a little bit, like this is going way too well.
This is way too easy.
So you guys going to the front entrance, or?
Sariel's going to stop here where it looks like the ruins have opened up. She wants to look inside. She's actively looking for survivors.
Alright, so we'll get to this area. We have revealed a little bit more of the map. And let's see here. Got you guys. Probably right there. Okay. Give me just a moment. I've got to load a thing.
No.
Where is it?
No. No.
Can I copy this token? Because that would be super helpful if I could copy a token. Copy. Sweet. And paste. Yay. Which means I need to redo.
Make you love me.
can see the wrinkles on my fingers. Just kidding.
Oh my god, the reality's altered.
Do we need to
I'm
pull
gonna
out our
hack the
tokens?
graphics of this game. Oh my god.
Let's see, I forget what the scaling is. Okay, this was designed to be a battle map, so the scaling is right. Cool.
Worries me.
Woohoo! So you can pull out individual tokens if you'd like.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Like to drag image. Can I do that? There we go.
Be right back.
It's like I've had this map since day one. Just
Dude, we've been trying. Soriel at least has been trying to get here for ages. You can't preach that to me. Now that they're there, I take it that this is like some sort of wall over here.
yeah, so you guys have approached the ruins from the backside.
Okay.
So
Any windows that I can see?
this right here is from what you can see, it looks like the peak of the roof on the backside. So there's no windows nor no doors on this side, and it goes up about 2.5 stories. So you can't see what's on top of it. Then over here, these are the edges of a balcony on the first floor. So unless you have someone that's able to scale the side of a wall, you can't get up here on this side. You're going to have to make your way around the temple or around the ruins.
Alright, guys. Alright. I don't know if I can scale. Would that require anything specific?
How high was it again?
So these walls right here are about 15 feet from the ground. This one is 45 or 50.
Alright, so
Well,
Would I
can help
require anything
somebody get that
specific?
I can help somebody get that 15 or 14 feet up. I can get somebody halfway there.
okay, so Sariel looks to Bach and pulls out her rope and says, "You want to try and give me a boost up?"
You can do that.
Alright, so we're going to do a thing. About this one over here.
So you're going to try to boost up to the ledge?
Yeah, and if Sariel can get up there, she's going to try and use her rope to assist anybody up if they want to come up with her.
Okay, so Bach, you're lifting her up. Alright, so I need you to do a strength check for me.
Why are you like these?
Do you want dexterity for balance?
No, for you, I'm going to need an acrobatics check. So Bach's a bit shaky lifting you up. You're taking a little bit longer to get your footing than he thought he'd have to hold you up for. But you are able to climb up.
Okay.
Which reveals...
I'm gonna follow with her.
Okay, so Sariel, is this right here?
It's a stone bench.
The stone bench. She's going to tie one end of her rope down on the leg of the bench and then toss it down to the others. She looks over and says, "Be careful, I don't know how stable this is."
Is there anything you want us to roll to see if we make it up?
Acrobatics with advantage because you have a rope.
Jesus.
Well, it's a good thing I had that advantage.
So Sariel reaches out a hand to give Joan some help in case she
It's
needs
not
it.
my fault. It's the armor, okay?
Yeah, Joan's struggling and like she swings around on the rope and like smacks against the side of the wall a couple times. There's gonna be some scratches on her armor when she gets up.
I'll just buff those scratches out later.
Are you sure athletics can't be used? Go. Acrobatics. Oh.
Yeah,
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah.
everyone did better than me.
Felgrand, come on!
Shiny's deafened and muted.
How is she deafened? I didn't do that.
She did it to herself.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can do it yourself. Example.
Example.
So Sariel kind of pats Buck's arm, like she tries not to show like over enthusiasm that he got up the rope, but she's obviously very surprised and delighted that he was able to do it.
When he gets to the top, he can. Does he notice that look of oh wow?
I did it.
She's trying to hide it, so I'm going to say.
Okay, so he does the whole he does a few poses for a gun show.
God.
Like having gone right after Joan, like he looks graceful as a cat compared to her.
Y'all suck. I do my best.
After all the shit you put me through about Edward, you have no room to talk.
You two are made to be together.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are. Don't lie.
No, we are not.
Shh. It's okay. You'll realize your feelings soon enough.
Look, you're going to have to face the fact that Edward is not leaving Bjorntor.
You're such a tsundere.
Not at least not of his own free will.
Okay, so anywho, so Sariel is going to.
Sorry.
Okay, so Sariel's going to come out to about here, and she's trying to listen.
You may just have to roll for Shiny, because I don't know where she is.
Trey is going to go stealth. And she's going to kind of like go up the stairs. Sneaky like.
Oop,
Jump head over.
forgot
this
I was
way.
still him. Oh, that's for Shiny's roll. I forgot to switch it
Okay,
back.
so Shiny makes it up flawlessly.
Yeah, like Shiny, like Felgrad makes it look like some sort of amazing dance.
My
Like-
favorite pirate. My favorite
Like
pirate.
very cocky, just like hops up onto the ledge like it was no effort, like brushes his shirt off, and he's like, "All right, what next?"
Okay, so Sariel's going to go with Joan.
Girl power.
Far away is Trey.
Seriously, there was stairs right there leading up.
Sariel kind of, her ears go a little red, and she's like, sorry. It's the best way that I could think of.
Just like, no, not your fault. We should have walked around, so I didn't have to ding my armor. Gosh, darn it.
I'm up the stairs. What I see.
Up here.
So, Sariel, her hand is up, like she was ready to cast a spell. She's like, Joan, hold still for a minute.
Oh, are you gonna mend?
Yes, I was going to fix your armor.
Best friend.
Alright. So I'm gonna do a little. Ooh, nice.
So, when you get to the very top, in each corner you see these pillars that have runes etched on them, and the runes have this soft blue glow about them. And in the center of the top, you see this, what appears to be an altar of some kind. And it is very clearly magic in nature. Like, you don't even have to do any sort of sense for it. Like, you can see the blue mana swirling around the center.
But is it evil?
That you would have to roll to find out.
Alright,
What do I need to
what do the runes say?
You'd have to roll Arcana.
Wait.
I don't know what's going on.
Pretty lights. They're pretty lights.
Pretty lights.
For all you know, this is just like a street light.
I'm going to turn to
Really?
Bach.
I'm that stupid.
I'm going to turn to Bach and say, I'm going to need your help looking at some runes.
Luthien, I just sent you a message.
Hey, he did basically the same role as me. Sariel also likes the pretty
Oh
lights.
crap, yeah, I forgot that you kind of nodded off.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, I didn't nod off. I passed out for like 3 hours.
At your computer?
Yes.
Oh damn.
Okay. I need to do a thing real quick because I have a thing that I can.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Sariel and I are just like pretty lights.
Sariel is a little more guarded because after her conversation with Rurik,
Oh my god, stop taking all of your toys out. Okay, so the story behind that is I found my cat's toy stash underneath a hutch in the kitchen. And so I put him away in the drawer that I keep her toys in. And this little shit knows how to open drawers. So she has been one by one bringing me all of her toys.
Stay with me, Mom.
It's like, cat, you have more than 2 out at a time, and now you're bringing me a 5th one from the drawer that you don't need.
I forget how to level up on this.
Hi, okay, do I still need to roll acrobatics or?
No, I already did it for you.
Okay.
Apparently I just.
Oh man. I want to say a thing, but I also don't want you to metagame, so I gotta be quiet.
What thing?
The thing. I'll tell you the thing when it's. I'll tell you the thing when it's too late for you to correct the mistake.
Lose? No! Bad Lose. Bad.
Does anybody remember? Did anybody tell me how to my character?
If you press the little gear next to spells, I think that's what it is. Or it's in the top right corner.
level up?
Yeah, to 3.
Okay, take your experience points, whatever, keep your last two numbers and just put 11 in front. That'll put you at 11.0 something, or, because I'm at 11.02 experience points.
Okay. Got it.
That's the easiest way to go about it.
You a bad kitty. Bad kitty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Kester, why did you say you're sorry?
My other half is looking at me weird.
Oh.
Sweet. Sorry.
I got a bad cat.
That was a good roll.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a really good roll.
Fucking. Damn.
Nothing I get there.
While you're doing this, Bot, go ahead and tell me what it was you were wanting to do.
Well, oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, I was going to... I meant to update one of my spells. From our last rest, but I didn't actually pick it. I was gonna do protection from good and evil on somebody so that they could inspect it, but I didn't actually pick that spell, so whoops, never mind.
Well, I think that spell only counts towards creatures.
Does it?
Like, it gives you protection from, like, celestials or fiends and devils.
Okay, so in that case, if anybody is going to inspect it, I'm going to go up and I'm going to cast I'm just going to use guidance, actually.
Alright.
So I'm just going to quickly pick these.
Alright.
Which gives you a D4 to a check.
Here we go. This failure. Oh boy.
Oh, damn.
We're all just like pretty lights.
You wanna roll that D4? There you go.
I got a 12.
I mean, so what exactly are you trying to do?
I was trying to inspect the ruins.
The runes, okay. You can tell that they're magical in nature just from the fact that they're glowing, but you really can't decipher what it is they're saying. Although you do notice that the light that emits from them, it kind of seems like it's being pulled towards the center of the altar.
Are the runes a specific language, or is it just...
They are a specific language.
Alright.
What language are they?
Is it a language that Sariel would know?
Let me check your guys' character sheets real quick.
I have a new language!
Alright, Bach's working on his, so I'll save his for
Okay, I
last.
just finished. Oh, 23 HP.
Jealous. Rub some of that luck on me.
I can't wait to get an ASI for him.
Let's see, Sariel's languages. Because there's a fucking butt ton of them.
And there's going to be more in the future. Actually, that's something I want to bring up at some point when we're at another low point.
Okay, so I will say that one of you would be able to slightly read them, but that person hasn't investigated yet.
It's me, probably.
Alright, everyone, we're going to investigate the ruins at the same time. Ready?
I don't know what's going on.
Is it Arcana or Investigation?
It'd be investigation.
Okay.
Cat knows what's going on.
Oh shit!
Sariel doesn't know what's going
Fuck.
on.
I pray it's not a language that I know. Either that, or I'm going to use my roundabout that I have ready at the ready.
Okay, so. Oh, Jesus.
He's
So,
laughing. Oh no.
Trey, because you rolled a natural 20, you can tell what language it is, even though you can't read it. And
Full language.
you and Sariel figure out right at the exact same time. It is Draconic. However,
Oh,
it is a very old dialect of Draconic that Sariel isn't quite familiar with. There's like one or two runes that you vaguely know the translation of.
Sorry, it was be speaking Cantonese when they translate from Mandarin.
but you really can't decipher what the runes mean. You just
Katakana.
you know they're
now I
Draconic.
can't.
Oh
So,
damn.
Sariel, recognizing that this is basically a language that she sort of grew up with, but this being an old version of it, she casts comprehend languages.
Yeah,
And she wants to read it.
He's just gonna look at his left arm. He's like, "You helped me ascend."
oh man. Okay, so I will send you this in a whisper.
Okay. Now, don't do what I did with the tattoos. That was thoroughly embarrassing. Actually, no, the stealth attempt. That was embarrassing.
Does being a cat mom qualify me for Mother's Day?
Yes.
Knew it.
I didn't understand what you said, but
I said, does being a cat mom qualify me for Mother's Day?
Well, at first I thought you said cat monk, and I'm like, what? And then I caught up with you. I'm like, oh, then yes.
No, I'm a cat monk now, guys. Don't ask how it happened, but it did.
Alright,
there was this goblin and he blew up and it was.
I'm now gonna turn around and look at the giant Arcania Eldritch thing.
You know what? I should make a backup character that's just a house cat.
How the fuck did I get a 17 from that?
Imagine having a backup character.
So if somehow Joan dies, I'm just gonna be a house cat that can cast spells.
So Sariel is going to kind of curse under her breath in Elvish.
What do I see with the fucking thing? Because I got the 17.
You are able to make out that the runes themselves are what's powering the altar in the center.
Okay, nobody touch the altar.
Joan immediately touches the altar. No, I'm kidding.
So, roll for new character.
So,
Ah!
this is really, really, really old Draconic. So, if I'm reading these runes correctly, these rune pillars are the power source to the altar. But the altar itself is a teleportation device of some sort, but I can't tell where it is going to take us. So, age of this place.
You're kind of leaving out the last and most important bit there.
Well, it's just I don't know where it's the destination is, but whatever it is, there's a warning here in the inscription at the very bottom that says it's extremely dangerous. Hazard a guess.
Yeah, you guys don't have the reset button anymore, so.
No, we don't.
Look around. I'm gonna look around for enemies.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you advantage because you have the high ground.
It's over, Vivian. I have the high ground.
So you walk over to this edge over here, and you look down at the main entrance. And below you, it'd help if I went to the right layer. Hang on. You see 4 wolves that are asleep next to a tree.
Oh, baby. So the wolves, are they tied? As in, are they leashed to the tree themselves, or are they just sleeping around the tree?
They're just sleeping around the tree.
I'm gonna poke my head under. Actually, before I'm gonna roll another stealth check. Alright. And I'm going to grab the ledge and just poke my head under to see what I see under there.
You mean you're just like looking off the side at what's underneath you?
Yeah.
It's the same from the back. Like this thing, whatever it is, there's no windows. There is one door in the very center though that has the door frame is set into the stone, and it has a heavy, what looks like a heavy stone door.
All times for us not to have our dwarf.
I'm gonna grab a rock.
It would have been super helpful to have Rurik with you.
You're telling me.
I'm basically going to boomerang the rock towards the stone. Wait, no.
A rock?
No. Explain to me the layout again.
Say what now?
Explain to me the layout again, like there's basically just a stone door.
Yeah, it's a stone door set into the side of the wall that you're currently on top of.
This wall or this wall?
I would be right in the center.
Okay, while Trey's doing that, Sariel's going to come down the stairs.
Trey's gonna look over and say, "Oh, there's wolves, by the way."
I'm not scared of the wolves. Right now we've got bigger things to worry about.
Alright, and then Trey's basically gonna drop down from where he is.
How much movement do you have, Trey?
I have 40 feet.
Okay, I need you to roll 1d4 for me. You take 3 points of damage. That was a 50-foot drop.
Oh, okay.
Why are you all of your toys?
Is this just like an open ledge? Can I see out, or is this covered in a roof of some sort?
No, you went down the stairs and around. So this is from the second level. So this is about a 15-foot drop.
Okay,
And
so
that's
this is an opening over here?
yeah.
Alright, so Sariel is going to stand right about here, and she's going to draw out her bow and cast message again to Trey and said, "I'm watching the wolves."
Well, the wolves are now awake.
Yeah, so she's got her bow out. She's ready to fire in case she needs to scare them off.
Well, then you should probably roll initiative.
I was gonna see before I could do that just to tame the wolves, but okay.
what are you gonna do now?
I was just gonna see if I could tame the wolves. Just like put my hands out and just like try and tame them doing animal handling.
You can try.
Alright.
For it.
That
Shit.
that didn't go so well.
No, it didn't.
You may have lost a hand.
Oh, hang on. Let's see here. I guess I need to put up the turntable.
You have a .16.
I have tiebreaker on.
Ah, that's why. Okay, so select that token.
Keep forgetting to select my character whenever I do the turntable.
Alright, and you two are the only two that can roll initiative right now because you're the only ones in combat.
Alright.
So it is your go, my dude.
As a great samurai person said, if there's only you and 4 samurai, you run the fuck away. So basically, we'll look at one wolf, and I'm going to throw a dart, basically just as a free action saying, this one the first to Zariel for that one, and I'm going to check my dart at its face.
That one?
18. That hits. 4. Okay, let's see here. So 4.
My god, Creamokins are adorable.
That's what you know what? I'm serious about this. If Joan dies, I'm gonna be a cat. So, although reading it, it bonds. So, Sariel, you may get a familiar if I end up doing that.
Yay! I love familiars.
I posted in OOC the race I'm gonna be if I lose Joe.
And then,
I love Grimalkins.
and then after that dart,
Adorable.
I'm going to use all 40 and move here.
Okay. It's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so it's the end of that wolf's turn. And it is
Alright,
Sariel's
how is
turn.
this worded again? Alright, give me a sec. I'm reading through how this... Alright.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Apparently I missed initiative.
You weren't.
Oh no, we can't roll initiative yet.
Okay. Good. Ugh.
Also, because you're firing through the trees there, I'm going to give them partial cover.
Yeah. So, since they went through the trees, Sariel puts her bow away and casts a spell instead. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Hold on. There you go. On this one here.
On which one?
Trying to... On this one here.
Okay, well, it definitely hits.
And since that was Ray of Frost, give me just 1 second. There's something extra in here that I need to put in. On the hit, takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of the next turn.
Okay.
So with that hit, she's also going to
Dude, if you weren't a monk, they would have got your ass.
That's why I like monks.
Alright.
I saw this.
She's going to do the tried and true minor illusion and cast and make a lion's roar to try and scare the wolves away. Those that aren't like super hindered by. You need intimidation?
Actually,
Oh, wait a minute. They're not within range. Oh. I suppose that it would be within hearing distance, so they would at least hear it.
yeah.
I'm not creating the actual lion. I'm creating just the roar. Those are some smart wolves.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
they
Isn't
also
it
have
investigation?
this.
Isn't it investigation?
Oh. So I suppose that even with intimidation, it wouldn't work very well, would it?
No.
Oh,
So, yeah, what's up?
it's investigation.
What's investigation?
For minor illusion. At least it says you go to bottom, or either I'm just dumb, or
The creature can determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check.
Well, the wolves don't have the intelligence to understand what an illusion is. This is just to see if they are intimidated by it.
intimidation. Okay, never mind.
So do you want me to roll for intimidation or not?
You can.
Alright, I got one of them.
Let's see, that would have been the second one. Okay.
Right, so that's 2 spells. I think that's it, unless it's this round, do I? I don't think I do.
All you've got left now, I think, is your movement for this round.
Okay, then she's going to jump down from her ledge to about here.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics for me.
Nothing fancy, just jumping. And the Ray of Frost was on this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want you to roll acrobatics to see if you twist an ankle or something.
Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Kitty, go away.
Kitty, come back.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'll roll
You blame
acrobatics.
it all on me.
She did.
Did she? All I see is the
Yeah, she got a
intimidation.
21. She got a 21. That's what I see from her.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it just now showed up for me for some reason. Okay, yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Alright, Kat, your turn.
Here, what's the height?
Let's see. Well, you have this set of stairs you'd have to go up first.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking what's the height to do, like, how tall is this?
That, let's see, from here, it's 15 feet. So I'd say from there it's about 10 feet.
Yeah, that's easy enough. I'm gonna just basically run and use, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then I'm going to throw another dart. At the
That
same one I
hits.
hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 5.
Alright. Do you want to describe how it dies?
Basically, I just, as soon as I get up onto the stairs, I kick it, I throw my dart in the air, and I basically just do a Pele kick right into the forehead of the wolf.
Nice.
That's cool.
Nice move.
Alright, since all these guys go at the same time.
And then I'm going to I'm going to drop a key point to do patient defense.
Oh, it's Sariel's turn again. They all...
I take it they're not running away.
Well, they moved their 40 feet. The one that you successfully intimidated was the one that Trey killed.
Dash. It's to about here. So that's, my movement is 30, so I'm moving 60. Honestly cannot remember if when I do double dash if I have any other extra, like if I can attack or not.
You can't.
No, because you use dash as an action.
Okay. So she's trying to run to cut them off, but obviously she can't get get there in time.
Trey is going to use a bonus action, and he's going to turn around and say, "If anyone can hear us in the back, we need some help. We got the
Oh, yeah,
fucking wild dog."
I was about to ask if
Yeah, so
If
that's
Doc
his
joined.
bonus action. And then
As they had none of you said anything about you were running to join the fight, so I was like, okay.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, I
rolled
was-
if I was here.
yeah, so I go
Hey,
up
yeah, and
here.
these two never yelled out until just now, so
oh yeah, I I was like, when and how can I join this? I was kind of measuring for myself.
Well, then again, these aren't. Well, it was. I mean, there's only one place that's completely enclosed by stone. Would you have heard the lions roar, or at least the echoes of it?
Yeah, I would. But like, I wait. That's yeah.
okay.
I
Well,
guess so. I was looking for
nobody
things to do.
ever asked if they heard it. Nobody ever said anything about hearing it, so I just assumed that they're like, whatever.
And then I'm going to run up, pull out my short sword, and I'm going to try and intimidate the wolves by using elemental attunement. And basically, I'm going to step down onto the ground and cause a small earthquake.
You're still in the temple, dude.
Yeah, but I can manipulate earth, so everything
Let's hope
around
that these ruins don't crumble.
So
well, and that's true. Technically, this is a man-made structure. Like, it's stone, but it's not really connected to the earth.
Bad.
Here we go, and intimidate.
Oh my god, that fits. Oh.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
What do I roll against intimidation? Charisma?
Yep, charisma serve.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't know why I rolled 4. Disregard the last one.
I scared the dead one.
Yep.
Beyond the grave, it's like, oh my god, that's scary.
Alright, does that end your turn?
Yep.
Can I join, or I'd have to roll initiative
Yes.
first?
Please roll.
Luth.
Hmm.
Do I have to roll initiative first, or can I join?
Well, a lot of them just ran off. Like,
Oh, you know, I can catch up with them.
like they ran off the
Yeah.
map. Like they're heading away from you as fast as they
okay.
can.
I was checking something on movement. Because if optimized perfectly, you can technically move 75 feet in one turn. And that's really fun.
I mean, like, you can chase them if you want, but they're using their actions to dash, so they've got like 80 feet of movement per turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I was reading to myself on on Echo Knight stuff.
Okay. Sariel is panting a little bit, but she's glad to see that 3 of the 4 have taken off, because she didn't want to kill them.
Well, they were all going to
Despite
turn
one
on you. If he hadn't done that, they were all going to turn on you.
She's not afraid of wolves. There are exactly really she's scared of?
Trey is just gonna, for one, he's just gonna grab the 2 darts and any good wolf meat or his pelts from that one wolf that they killed.
So, Sariel calls up
Do you have a
the rest
hunting
of the
knife?
group and says, "There's a door down here."
I don't have a hunting knife, but elemental attunement, I can create a crude knife to skin the wolf with.
Or you could just ask Sariel for one of her daggers.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with my wind dagger. Thank you very much.
So we're gonna have to put some limits on attunement there, because you're coming up with some crazy uses.
DM's choice, honestly, because elemental attunement basically says like I can snuff out flames. I can do not harmless effects, which is why I did the mini earthquake, because I know that's a harmless effect, and then I can make crude items or objects. So I was wondering if I could do that of just making a crude like knife out of wind or
Like a
any
flint
element.
knife.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's when you were like doing that whole avatar type like illusion magic stuff.
Yeah, you can.
I was like, this is gonna go south very quickly if I don't say something.
All right, I gotta go. So, Scott.
Alrighty then.
Alright, and then there was us. Okay, so still, Sariel calls up to the remainders and the remaining of the party and says, "There's a door down here."
Oh, before I leave, Trey's going to, like, basically just have Trey meditate, spend a hit dice to regain hit points, and then, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
He's just trying to regain his stuff.
Okay. Well, shoot. I had intended on going for another hour, but since we're down 2 players, if you all want to just stop and rejoin later when we have a full party.
Yeah, that'll work. 1 second.
I'm probably gonna have dinner in half an hour, so.
Yeah, so maybe we ought to just like call it early this time.
Okay, sounds good.
And this will be a good starting place for next time. Because now you've cleared the way to the doorway. There's nothing standing between you and actually entering the ruins now.
True. Alright, cool. So, alright, nice. Progress.
Yeah.
Sweetie patootie.
That was short and sweet.
Yes, it was.
Alright, cool. Alright, guys, well,
Let me check if I'm free every Sunday.
I will have to figure out XP allocation for you guys, and I will get back to you on Discord. I mean, the 2 of you managed together to kill 1 wolf, so you're going to split the experience of 1 wolf, which is going to be, like, minimal. That encounter, I put that encounter on the map when I first made the map, so that encounter was designed for you guys when you were, like, level 1 or 2.
okay. Alright, well, if we're calling it quits, I'm going to go ahead and head out loose. I'll catch up with you on Discord, and just shoot me whatever points that you need or want. Now, Lucid, before I take off like a bat, you had mentioned, I thought you said, "Why are you making me so emotional on Discord?"
No, I said you're making me emotional.
Well, this is kind of some freehand stuff that I'm working with Elvish culture, which I will get into if the appropriate question is asked.
What appropriate question? Because I was just saying you're making me emotional because you're caring so much about Sabrina.
Well, she feels kind of responsible for Sabrina's current state, so...
Oh, Jesus. You know what?
Current state, dead state.
What?
Ah, that sucks. I completely forgot this.
What? Hold on, no. What's
The music?
Oh, that's right. I didn't do it because the music has been messing up for some reason.
Right.
good? I don't know how to play.
Well, there was something else at the end of it all that he wanted to do, so...
Yeah, I'll give it to you since you guys killed 1 wolf. God, that delay though. I don't know what's causing that.
Like COVID,
That is so weird.
viruses.
I hope it's fixed by the next session.
Okay.
Dude, looking into this, I'm legit gonna make my backup character a cat.
I'm gonna start fixing my backup character because, well,
Well, hopefully you all won't need backup characters.
me neither. I really.
I mean,
yeah.
it's always good to have one just in case, so that way it's not like this big long process.
That's true.
I had one for a while, but that was mostly because plot reasons. But now I don't anymore. I don't need it anymore. At least I hope.
I mean, like,
Like,
as long as you don't do anything monumentally stupid, like walking through that altar.
Well,
Johnny
also, there's
I
only
legit-
3 of us that haven't replaced their characters so far.
I'll be completely honest with you. I'm gonna reveal this now because, again, I didn't have this happen. Fel might have died at some point in between these, or like at some point.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't because there was this basically this is real. I don't know. I don't want to reveal all this, but basically there was a big chance that Fel could have died. They didn't, so it's fine.
And it would have been all you guys' fault too. Like,
Oops.
like you would have killed him.
Oops.
Well, it's a good thing that Sariel kind of deterred fate. The end.
Oh yeah, no, the fact that Sarah actually started being nice to him was monumental.
Were you gonna kill him off because you felt like he was too hated?
No.
I don't know. I was gonna kill him off because it was natural for his character.
Yeah.
Well then.
A lot of emotional damage going on there.
Yeah. There's
No spoilers.
yeah, I guess spoilers.
And I'm saying that for both yours and my benefit because Kai, I keep calling him Kai. Kat kept touching into a particular detail that I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna come up, isn't it?
Like, I legit don't want to lose Joan, but if I do, I'm playing a motherfucking cat. Oh my god.
I legit don't want to lose Sariel because she's got an entire mission in front of her.
My god, someone's typing.
What? I will put a fucking arrow through your eye.
It is, but the fact
My favorite pirate! My favorite pirate!
fucking Dimitri.
Just.
No one gets that, but fuck.
God. Alright, guys. Since we're calling it quits early, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, and I'm gonna go check on my other half and the dog.
Technically, I'm still recording. I just was having fun with it.
Alright.
And we're like
Alright, buddy.
right at the 3-hour mark on my recording. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
I'll see you on next session.
But Luth, I'm not kidding. I can move 75 feet with this. If I
Is it
get
using
like,
your action surge to also dash?
I can also use I can use action surge. Oh damn, I forgot that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh wait, so you picked Echo Knight?
Mm-hmm.
I picked Echo Knight. Yeah, I was basically checking Twitter and was like, oh yeah, no, there's a new thing out, and I saw it on Reddit and I was like, that looks real cool. I want to play that, so I'm playing it.
Nice. Very nice.
My cat is sleeping on a plastic bag for some reason.
But the point is that it has a lot of things that are not like.
Couldn't you technically
particularly, like-
use action surge to move your knight a second time and teleport a second time?
I can. On my turn, I can. But commanding it to moving my echo isn't an action or a bonus action. At least it doesn't say that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can only. I'm pretty sure it counts like its movement as well. You can only move it so much
it counts,
per round.
I think if I'm pretty sure it counts as its movement. It can take an echo can take a movement action, and I don't know if it can also take a bonus action. I'm not exactly sure.
Unless it says specifically that it can, I would say that it can't.
Well, Echo Knight
It cannot.
is from the Critical Role one. Let me. I actually have the book.
Yeah, we've got all the details for it too.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I have. I had an entire page popped up. I don't know where it went, but never mind.
But
basically,
yeah, because Fell has been messed with in the timeline too much, he developed the ability to pull copies of himself from other timelines into his reality. So they're like puppets. They don't have their own personality. It's not like they can talk and tell about their timeline, but they look different.
That's kind of sad.
That would be a can of worms I don't even want to attempt to open.
No.
Because then I'd have to start pulling in plot lines from alternate timelines.
Yeah. That's basically the original, like the official thing that it's just a version of you but gray, because it's like the next over timeline or something like that. But I decided to get really, really wild with it and basically pick radically different timelines, so that's why Phil is a high schooler.
Although, hang on. I don't know if you're still on Roll20 or not. I know, right?
Oh, damn. I didn't. Ooh.
That'd be crazy. And that's why I thought it was cool that you had, like, Earth timeline fells coming into play.
That's actually, like... Damn.
Because there is one person in this world that originates from Earth.
Who's Marissa?
So,
right.
if you have shadow copies that are from the Earth timeline, if they had their own sentience, they might recognize that person, so that would be kind of weird.
That would be. But here, can I talk to you about movement for a moment?
Sure.
If you want, I'll go ahead and hop out so you guys can do that.
I'm actually
I gotta go anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording.
What you nerds talking about?